Good afternoon and welcome to another ClinCheck Theater Thursday. Today we're looking at a case that's very interesting. It's class 2 on the right side and it's class 2 on the left side. Now, the reason why it has a very small overjet, even crowding on the lower, is because we're missing one premolar on the upper. It looks like someone extracted the first bicuspids here to mask the fact that it was class 2 and did a decent job, but we got a little bit of a crossbite going on here and we have lower anterior crowding. Now, here's what's good. We can see we're correcting the crowding, and it's a decent amount of trays. There are two problems here that I want to draw your attention to. Something that comes up in Treat software a lot. Not so much in the Galler engine if you took the Re-Engage course, but it comes up in Treat software. If I tell you to take a look at this second premolar, it looks pretty good. Like, I don't have any qualms. I wouldn't say there's any treatment plan involved, but you recognize these attachments are called double spike attachments, and their job is to do root torque. Now, root torque of a premolar is extremely hard, and the more you do in a ClinCheck, the less you are going to be successful in each individual movement. So if I'm spending a lot of pressure on the top tray trying to push that premolar, I'm burning energy from other things that I'd like to do in terms of straightening out the positions of the centrals and laterals. So what I would do in this ClinCheck is I would actually say leave this premolar as is. If you really kind of look at this premolar and molar, they actually look like they have better occlusion here than they do there at the end. So I would get rid of all of this movement, the molar, the premolar, just leave that as is. There's no reason to put a double spike and attempt an extremely hard root torque on it. The other common problem that I see in this case, and this is something that we call round tripping. Now, what it means is that all the teeth move out to come back in. I'm not a fan of round tripping. It requires osteoblast and osteoclast to be all mixed up, and it's very hard to get the teeth to set. Plus, if you're using the Galler spacing technique, it's very easy to do the IPR early on. You could probably make this 14 trays instead of 18 trays if you don't round trip, which means all the teeth moving to the buccal, then coming back to the lingual. So to review, a couple of quick things to keep track for. Make sure your premolars don't have the double spikes on it and doing this unnecessary torque. Make sure your molar occlusion at the end actually looks better than it is at the beginning, because here it looks quite better at the beginning. And number 3, try and make sure that you don't have any round tripping. It's wasteful and dangerous and takes a long time. Thank you very much and enjoy your ClinCheck Thursday.